Hey, what up? What up? What up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going down, man? What up? What up? What up? How we doing today? On a fabulous Thursday. I kind of want to get right into this video because I'm aggravated. I just seen a situation. I just seen something that been in the news cycle, and it just got on my nerves. So when you pull up, hit a like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Drop a thumbs up in the chat if you're chilling. Drop a one in the chat if you at work. I'm agitated as hell right now. I just watched the Sha'Carri Richardson arrest video. GPB, what's good, brother? I just watched the Sha'Carri Richardson arrest video in the airport. I believe from 2 weeks ago, with her and her boyfriend. Well, I'll say it was an argument, but where she assaulted her boyfriend on multiple TSA cameras in the airport. So what she did was she was videoed pushing him, shoving him into pillars in the airport, throwing some type of object, hitting him with it, snatching him by his backpack and all type of stuff, right? So originally we didn't see the video. Originally we heard the report. Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested. So then we saw him come out and make a statement. He didn't want to press charges. People make mistakes. He's about second chances, all this other weirdo stuff, right? I gotta throw the shades on. The sun's a little ugly. Um, but now we see the video. Now we see the video of the assault. It's no longer alleged. We see the video of the assault now. So, well, we saw the video of the assault. Now we see the video of the arrest. So the whole time, I guess this is body cam footage, or one of her friends, because she was talking to somebody along with her boyfriend Christian Coleman. So she's saying I'm being arrested. Police saying yes. She's saying for what? The police are saying assault. She's saying I didn't assault anybody. The police said, man, we got you on film. She said, no, we were arguing. I didn't assault him. They said, man, we got you on film. No. I didn't assault him. We were arguing. Man, we got you on multiple film, multiple camera angles, assaulting this young man. Really, Christian, I'm going to jail because of you. This is what she's saying. Not taking accountability, not shutting up. Because God forbid, a woman in 2025 can shut up, right? Like we're going to be real. We're going to be all the way real. God forbid a woman in 2025 can shut up. So she's on video, multiple angles, in the airport. Not a ring camera, not a street light. We're talking in the airport, man. The TSA. You lucky they didn't put your glass on the no-fly. The whole time she's denying everything she did. Bro, the audacity of some of these women, bro, for real. The audacity and the entitlement. Like what did she think the police was gonna do watching you assault this dude? They never said you wasn't arguing, because clearly you were running your mouth because the man kept walking away, trail away from you. Because he probably hear this all the time. He's probably so conditioned to go through this shit, he was probably just blocking it out. But imagine, let's just say, imagine if she would have pushed him, right? And he would have tripped and hit his head, right? Then what? Then what? Like accountability is crazy for black women and most women, but really black women. Accountability is one of the worst things. Accountability is almost as bad as telling the truth in 2025. Accountability is almost as bad as telling the truth. Because you know when you tell the truth on somebody, they lose all functioning skills when you tell the truth on them, about them. You know what I'm saying? But something got to be done about this girl. Because I'm going to tell you the worst part. And this is the part where the reason why so many dudes is in jail, because of this way of thinking, right? So many dudes in jail, can't see the kids, on restraining order, all kind of shit. Because of this one sentence she said. She said, I can't believe y'all doing this to me. And he's the man in this situation. That's the fucking bomb of all bombs. Because that's the thinking. That's the thinking in America. That's the thinking in America. That's the way they think. And then that's the way the police think. That's the thought process of America. He's the man, so lock him up just to dead the situation down. Whole time, it's rarely the man. It's rarely the man. All the yelling, hooping, hollering, it's rarely the man. But take him out his own crib, lock him up, just to chill the situation till tomorrow or whatever, till cooler heads prevail. Hell no. Take her ass to jail, where she belongs. Let her sit and think about it. And I'm glad the police said the state takes over at this point. So talking to him ain't doing shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's what needs to be done around here, because it's a lot of dudes going to jail for nothing sometimes. For sometimes defending themselves. But a lack of accountability, dog, in women is crazy, bro. It's crazy. I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but the lack of accountability in women is crazy, bro. And nobody tell them the truth. And a lot of times it's somebody telling them the truth, but that person get drowned out by all the other people. Oh no, girl, you right. Knowing they be on bullshit. They know it, and all the people around them know it. But the fact that so many people are drowning out the truth, because the truth is such a bad thing in 2025. So many people drowning out the truth, right? Kissing her ass or whatever. That makes the truth go away and the delusion set in. That's what the fuck happens. And that's why we in the state that we in around here. That's why we in the state that we in around here. Feel me? Almost forgot to tell y'all. This episode is sponsored by 95 North Enterprises, LLC. Almost forgot to tell y'all, because there's so much BS going on. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get that out. I'm disgusted by that tape. Um, but she went straight to that card. She went straight to that card because that's the card that works. That's the card that gets them out of trouble, and that's the card that takes the spotlight off of how terrible of beings that they are, women, and they put it on us like everything that happened or everything that they do is bad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You think a black dude in the airport is gonna argue with you, a man in the airport in general, but you think a black man's gonna argue with you in a fucking airport, girl? Shut up. You can't even think the police went for that. The police ain't even that stupid. You hear me? The police ain't even that stupid. They know we know better than that. Motherfuckers don't even raise their voice at their kids in the airport. Cause everybody gonna be looking at you like you some type of fuck. Bruh, she should be ashamed. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Because he's a sucker, and you can tell by his interview. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. He gonna go right back to that, and then one day he gonna be fed up. He gonna push her away, something like that, and then he gonna be the one with the police record. He gonna be the one with the police record when the whole world really know what's going on. He gonna be the one to have the police record because he's dealing with somebody with no impulse control and probably got a mouth like probably crazy disrespectful. And he gonna be the one with a record. He got gold medals too, but it don't even matter. They'll take his shit in a heartbeat. She, in fact, is on the cover of some shit now. Maybe Nike or something like that. I'm telling you, bro. It's the space that we living in right now, bro. It's terrible. It's trash. And it's been this way for like 15 years. And everybody's scared to call it out. And every time I say it, yo, you crazy. Yo, you crazy. Nah, bro. I'm crazy till you got a goddamn strike on your record. That bad strike. That. Then you hit me up and tell me if I'm crazy or not. When you be fucking jammed up, then you hit me up and see if I'm crazy or not. But homegirl, hopefully sitting behind bars, it's not gonna do nothing for her. But hopefully, if it don't do nothing, hopefully it let her know. And she see a bunch of posts like this and videos like this. We on to you, homegirl. We on to you. Because I remember Ray Rice. I remember a lot of dudes, a lot of male athletes ain't never got to compete again. So what she need to do is be lucky she's a woman in these day and times. Because if the shoe would have been reversed, if homeboy would have put his arm up to block and accidentally popped her in the mouth on camera, his gold medals wouldn't mean a damn thing. His gold medals wouldn't mean a damn thing. He'd be up out of there. Trust me. And just like I'm about to say now, we already know this ain't the first time she done acted like that. That's what they'd be saying about him. But it'll hit so much harder saying it about him than we do saying it about her. But I mean, we can see her when she race, when she, we can see This right here. We get shit. But still, it's gonna get brushed under the rug. It's gonna get brushed under the rug, trust me. Ain't nobody about to hold her accountable for that but the police. I guarantee you, nobody about to hold her. Because the number one person, Christian Coleman, he's not gonna hold her accountable for the shit. So the rest of us really is preaching to the choir. So I'm about to move on. Because once I see them somewhere at a track meet, holding hands and hugging the kid, bro, trying to repair her image, I'm done with homeboy, and I'm gonna tell you right now, he deserved whatever he get. He deserved whatever he get from her. I'm trying to tell you, he deserved whatever he get from her. If she don't shape up, he deserved whatever he get from her. Peace out. But anyway, yesterday, well, I'll say August 13th, because I don't want to date this for the audio listeners. August 13th, President Trump threw the National Guard into the mix. Like I said, I like to listen to the people and what they gotta say. Never mind those pie charts and bar graphs. Because a lot of people don't report crimes. A lot of people is afraid to report a crime for fear of retaliation. So that skews the real numbers, and that skews the real situation and the real thought process. The people don't feel safe in D.C. is what the poll came back that went out. Because of all the crime that's going on. Yesterday and this morning, I was looking at posts from actual people, not pie charts and bar graphs. I was looking at posts from actual people, looking at the expression on their faces, listening to the ease in their voices, right? Looking at the videos they posted of a lot of places that is under siege, so to speak. Older people, black people like my age, 5-10 years older, 40s and 50s basically. Older, a little older, but the 40s and 50s was the ones doing the posting on social media. The people look at ease, bro. The people look at ease. We watch the news. So the fact that you can sit there and lie to us and tell us, yo, the crime is down, but the safety is up. Dog, you put this stuff on the news every day about the shit that's going on. And I know everywhere it does, and it ain't all bad, and it ain't probably even as bad as what the news is showing. But what I'm saying is, it's bad. If 60% of the people that you interview don't feel safe in the neighborhoods, shit is bad. So quit telling us the crime numbers is going down. We talking about how the people feel, bro. Never mind what we could write down anything. You know how they say on the weather, it's 90 degrees, but it feels 94. I want the feel part. I want the feel part, cause the feel part, if it's 90, but it feel like 94, you might not go outside cause it's 94. Like might keep your ass in the house. You hear me? So yesterday, later on last night and this morning, the feel like was feeling pretty good with the streets clear. Cause you got them boys walking around that's only gonna ask you once. See the National Guard and all them, the local police, they gonna give you all these warnings and all this other shit. The National Guard gonna ask you one time, clear this block. Stop hanging in front of that store. Never mind chilling over here. This is a tourist area. Clean this up. They're only gonna ask you once, and then they're gonna show you what they're gonna give you the example. You know when you tell your kid to clean the room and they do a half-ass job, and then you go in there and clean it up. What Mike got to throw some of their shit away. That's what the National Guard gonna do. They're gonna tell you once, and then they're gonna give you the example. I want this block clear, because they're gonna clear that block with their hands. Maybe some handcuffs, maybe even some batons, but the shit gonna get done. See, and that's what's on the people's faces that I done seen on video and on social media. You can just hear it in their voice, bro. They feel better. They feel safer. They outside. They don't usually be outside. The outside look different when it's older people like me outside with the gray and the beard. You know what I'm saying? Salt and pepper. The outside look and feel different. Probably how it should look. And I can tell you right now, those other states or cities or whatever that they said, if it worked in DC, we're going to implement it down here. Y'all might as well get ready, because they're going to implement it over there, down there, up there. All the cities that they mentioned, be ready. I put a post up, it said National Guard loading. And this shit got like 30,000 clicks. Be ready for the National Guard to hit your city, especially if you got a big tourist area. Especially if you have a big tourist area where dumb shit happens. Be ready for it to get buttoned up. Y'all asking all these mayors and all these places, and motherfuckers acting like the crime is cool. So y'all cool with people getting caught. So these mayors, all these mayors, y'all cool with carjacked or people getting mugged. Y'all cool is what y'all saying. Because if you lying stats, or if you're not listening to the people, or if you opposing, how you opposing, even if the crime is going down, you don't go down no further. The goal is to get the shit to zero, or as close as possible. So if you got 58% or whatever the number, however that stuff works, if the number is 58% violent crimes, robberies, and you know the other word, when you want that number to be down instead of over half, like I don't understand the logic in a lot of people, bro. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I think it is the messenger and not the message. Because for one, ain't nobody else did what they said they was gonna do. He's the only president that did what he said he was gonna do, and we just gotta be real about that. Except for when Obama said he was gonna deport mad people. Obama was deporting motherfuckers like crazy. He got the record all time, and it can't be broke. So that's another thing. All this hooting and hollering shit y'all doing. Anyway, I'm gonna bring the National Guard in. Was the words the National Guards did. Like, and he need to be there, and they need to be there. They need to be some other places that they eventually gonna get to. And I don't understand what the problem is. I don't understand what the problem is, to be honest. Because we clearly can't fix the problem. So when somebody else fixes it, well, not even somebody else, person you don't like, when the person you don't like is fixing the problem, you have a problem with the way they fix the problem. Y'all got to get over that. Y'all got to get over that. I'm telling you where we are in the state that we are in 2025. Shit's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing, bro. It's really embarrassing. I don't even believe it half the time. People arguing the same point, just don't like who you arguing with. But if you like the person that you was arguing with, if you was cool with that motherfucker, it'll be an agreement instead of an argument. I don't know what to tell y'all, but it's about time to get it together. It's about time to get it together and start accepting reality. Shit is fucked up out here, and it ain't being fixed no other way. So we might want to try the way that's going right now. But that's my show for the day. Check me out wherever you get your podcast at. I will no longer say the podcast name because I know too, but I'm waiting on the list to come wherever else the pod is published. But 8 p.m. around 8:30 tonight, it will be on audio. It's on video right now. Pull up. Drop a thumbs up in the chat, like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. And we only going up from here, y'all. We only going up from here. So we out of here.